Let's stop and think, my people. In the dusty outskirts of Ohio, Nigeria, a young woman named Ini-Abasi packed a small must-go bag. Her hands trembled, not from fear, but from the heaviness of a decision long overdue. She had received a call that morning. Her father was dying. Not just sick, dying. The same man who had kicked her mother out of their home 18 years ago. The same man who never called, never looked back. She hesitated at the door of her cramped one-room apartment, staring at the faded photo of her mother that hung on the wall. "Ma, should I go?" she whispered. The woman in the frame smiled faintly, forever frozen in time. Her mother had died of cervical cancer 5 years ago, working herself to death selling roasted plantains by the roadside. But Ini went. Not for him. For herself. Chief Etimekong, her father, once ruled like a lion in the community of Ikedobo. His compound was the largest, his voice the loudest in every village meeting. But pride was his downfall. He had accused Ini's mother, Eket, of infidelity based on nothing more than rumors whispered by his brother's wives. One rainy evening, he had dragged Eket out with their 4-year-old daughter clutching her wrapper. His last words that night were, "You're dead to me." Now he was dying, and he wanted to see the one he had left behind. When Ini arrived at the family compound, the contrast was jarring. The once grand entrance was rusted and overgrown. The building walls had cracked, and silence hung over the place like a warning. Her stepmother, Ibro, opened the gate with surprise, and a tinge of guilt. "You came," she said. "He's been asking for you." Ini said nothing. Her eyes scanned the compound, familiar yet distant. She was led inside to the room where Etimekong lay on a low mattress. His frame, once broad and proud, was now a shadow, bones wrapped in sagging skin. His eyes fluttered open when he heard her enter. "Ini," he croaked. She stood still. "I came because someone should witness your end." He coughed, a weak chuckle escaping his lips. "You have your mother's fire." "Don't speak of her," Ini snapped. "You buried her in poverty. Alone." "I know," he whispered. "I thought I was doing the right thing. Protecting my name." "There was no name to protect," she said. "You were a coward who listened to outsiders instead of your wife. You let us suffer." Tears rolled down his cheeks. "I have no defense. But I need to tell you something before I go." She folded her arms. "I'm listening." Etim struggled to sit up. Ibro stepped forward to help, but Ini raised her hand. "Let him do it himself. If he can talk, he can sit." The old man grunted and managed to pull himself up slightly. "I didn't just call you for forgiveness. I called you because the land your grandfather left is yours. Not my son's. Yours." Ini blinked. "What?" "There is a document in my drawer. I kept it hidden all these years. You're the only one with a legal claim. Your grandfather wrote your name before he died. He said you would restore the family's honor one day." Ibro looked stunned. "But what about Etido and Ini? They are not like her," Etim said. "They're already fighting over what I haven't yet left behind. Ini is different." "You think I care about your land?" Ini said. "I don't need your apology or your inheritance. My life is already far away from here." "But it's your bloodline," he said. "And it's not just land. There is oil there now. They want to buy it. Millions. You must claim it before they forge something." Suddenly, the door burst open. Etido, her half-brother, barged in. "You called her here to take our land?" he barked. Ini turned sharply. "Your land? You think you can just appear and steal what you didn't suffer for?" She laughed bitterly. "Did you suffer when your father drove my mother out? You grew up here. I grew up bathing with rainwater and selling banana chips to pay school fees." Ida lunged forward, but Ibro held him back. "Stop it. She has the right." Ini walked toward her father's drawer and pulled out a brown envelope. Inside, there it was, deed of ownership in her name. Stamped and signed. "I'm not here to fight you," she said to Ida. "Keep your broken walls and dry wells. I'll go, but I'll take what belongs to me." Etim tried to speak again, but his breath faltered. He clutched his chest. Ibro rushed to him. His eyes rolled back. He was gone. For a moment, there was silence. Then Ida whispered, "You brought death." "No," Ini said coldly. "He summoned it long ago. It only just answered." 2 weeks later, Ini stood on the land her grandfather left her. Lush, green, untouched. Oil companies had indeed come knocking. She hired a lawyer, registered the property properly, and started negotiating not just for payment, but for control. She wasn't going to be cheated. She used the first payout to set up a scholarship in her mother's name, the Eket Foundation, for girls abandoned by their families. A journalist once asked her, "What would you say to your father if he were alive?" Ini thought for a while, then smiled. "I'd thank him. If he hadn't cast us out, I wouldn't have become the woman I am today." And as the wind rustled the trees around her, it almost sounded like her mother's voice in the breeze, "You did well, my child." Thank you for watching this video. Please do well to like, comment, share and subscribe, if you didn't. God bless you.